Hey everybody, my name is Michael. This is the Arduino project for my controls class that I've made and programmed. This is our Arduino Uno revision 3 board. It's a motor control board and it's a LCD screen, and I used a proto board and soldered everything together. Kind of poorly, it's my first time soldering, but it works. A couple power battery supplies, a TMP36 sensor right there, and several push buttons. Now, what my project is designed to do is to turn on a fan. In this case, it's just a toy motor. Um, Once it temperature reaches a certain set point that the user defines, it will then turn off at the set point minus a user-defined band, usually 1-2 degrees. That way it's not short cycling, turning off and on, and gets really annoying. Um, was having a problem before with the sensor reading kind of like between 74.5 and maybe 75.2, just back and forth around really any number, around whatever temperature it is. And if that set point is, like, say 75, that will turn the fan off and on, off and on, off and on. It gets really annoying. So what I did was take an average over a second. I took 500 readings and took the average of that to get a more stable reading. Now I could do moving average, but that's a bit more work, and this seems to work just fine. So let's turn it on and see how this works here. Okay, when should the fan kick in? Let's set the point. Using the left button to increase the number, the middle button to decrease, and the right button to move on to the next screen. It's pretty cold in here. I'll put it at 75. And let's set the band. Let's say 2 degrees is okay. Okay, that's measuring current temperature. I'm going to warm it up with my hand. And the motor kicks in. Okay, I'm going to take my hand off. It's going to start cooling down. There we go, and turned off. I'd like to implement a PID control loop in this. I've yet to mess around with that. I've already got quite a bit of time in this project, so we'll see if that gets done. Pretty happy with where it's at right now. I'd like to take those buttons and put it on the proto board. Possibly do some other things with it. But right now, it seems to be pretty good. And clean up the wiring a little bit. The reason I have the motor control board or the motor shield off of the Arduino is because it takes 8 different inputs off of the Arduino, and I couldn't use those. As you can see, there's a lot of wires coming off of the LCD. So I know there's a way to decrease the number of wires coming from the LCD, so I might do that too. But in this case, I just needed the one input going to the motor board, and of course the neutral or the ground and the 5 volts. So I just jumpered them over and opened up a lot of inputs. So if you have any suggestions, maybe some ideas of what else I can do with this, go ahead and let me know. Leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks.